So I just wanted to do a little devlog of my little game. You might hear some noise in the background because it started raining just as I started recording this. But you can see this is the scene. There's a little cube and there's some skeleton men, and I'm gonna show you how the game works. So it's sorry, my debug is on. Let's do it without a debug so it's a bit clearer to see. We can equip the shield. The inventory is fully functional. Many tabs. The tabs depend on the character strength. The more strength you have, the more tabs you have to carry things, and you can see that the items remember where they were. It's completely functional. We equip the shield. That means we can use the shield, and our armor goes up when we use the shield. So armor in this works kind of like shields in Halo. It regenerates after a short while, and as long as you have armor, you can't really take direct health damage unless certain circumstances are present. And the skeleton men are wandering around. We can jump, and the jump is it's slurping, so we decelerate on the air as we move or as we let go of the movement keys, and we can smack the little skeleton men. There's little animations for different effects. This first effect is they have armor, so the armor blocks the attack, and the second animation with the blood is because they're taking direct health damage. That's about how it works. Another thing I have to show you, let me restart the game real quick, is that different weapons have different effects. So the sword, if it direct hits, which is based on a d12 roll, it makes them bleed, and this flail stuns them. Yeah, you can see on the console over there is stun attack, and he can't move for a while after I attack him. We're rolling pretty high over here. And that's it. Another thing I want to show is the wandering behavior. So that's why the debug was on. If we toggle collision shapes, you can see there's a ray on top of the skeleton guys. Oh, my mouse is going off the screen. This ray points to where they have to go based on a timer, and when the timer runs out, the skeleton moves to the place, and then the whole process starts over again. They got stuck on each other. So I thought this was pretty clever. I came up with this on my own. I was kind of inspired by how movement works in those Diablo-style ARPG games, especially in 3D, where you click and a ray goes out to where you clicked, and the character moves there. So I thought, well, if I need the character to wander, that's the best way to do it, right? I just have a big ray coming on from on high, pointing to the ground. I genuinely don't know how to do this any other way, but I didn't devote too many brain cells to this. I just kind of did it, and it worked. So I just went with what worked. This is the source code of the player controller, which pretty much does everything the player can do, like except the inventory stuff. But there's the variables for the RPG system. There's the variables for this is capturing the mouse when the game starts. And there's a lot of stuff here. Most of this code is completely original. Like I just read the documentation and made up this based on how I understood everything worked. And as far as I know, there's no outstanding bugs. Like I pretty much tested this very rigorously and got rid of all the bugs I could find. And what I know I need to do here is sprinkle some deltas, because it's currently not calculating delta at any point. Like the debug is going to complain at me. The look at failed. Yeah, there's a look at script that just basically tells it to not look at the player. Don't worry about that. But the parameter delta is never used, and this means that the frame rate is going to change the speed of something. So I need to go over here and sprinkle some deltas. And another thing I need to do is I need to program ranged combat and containers and all that. So it's gonna be fun. I'm having tons of fun doing this. It's really something else to just know that I can code and make this little scene, even as primitive as it is. When I have more progress, I will post another video, I guess. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go away now.